My eyes open. I'm already reaching, my hand moving for the torque wrench I left on the desk. The motion is automatic. My fingers expect the cool, familiar grip. Instead, they pass through. Not through the wrench itself, but through the air where it should be. A pocket of absolute impossible cold. My arm goes deeper, past my elbow. The air is gone there. I pull back, slow and deliberate. My breath holds. The wall behind my desk is gone. The beige paint, the framed certifications, the small, ticking clock, all vanished, replaced by a silent, starless expanse. It stretches forever, blacker than any night. No stars, just an infinite, consuming void. My office, my secure space, is open, exposed to something impossible. My thumb finds the smooth, heady steel of the anchor in my pocket. The cold from the void presses in, but the anchor is solid. It's real. This is not a dream. This is happening. I am here. The void breathes cold, but no air moves. No wind, just a deep, silent hum that vibrates in my teeth. A pressure behind my eyes. My task remains. The half-assembled device on the desk, now hovering precariously near the impossible edge. The desk itself is stable, for now. I reach for the next component, my fingers brushing the smooth steel of the anchor in my pocket. It's a small comfort, a point of undeniable reality. The office floor, once solid linoleum, now ends abruptly. A jagged, crumbling line where the tiles break off into nothing. Below, a white abyss stretches, not empty, but filled with a shifting, unlit haze. Gravity feels different here. A pen I nudged earlier still floats, suspended inches above the crumbling edge, refusing to fall. I need to move closer to the device, but the edge beckons, a silent promise of release or oblivion. My focus narrows. The work must be done. The hum intensifies, a low thrum against my ribs. I shift my weight, testing the floor. It holds, for now. My attention snaps to the office door. It opens, and a coworker steps in, their smile fixed, unsettling. Their eyes, usually a dull brown, now reflect swirling galaxies, pinprick stars against cosmic dust. "Tvero," they say, their voice a low rumble, like distant thunder. The rule. Once a celestial body is observed, its trajectory is fixed. No deviation, no interference. You log the coordinates, you commit. Their cadence is rushed, their gaze unfocused, past me. They turn. The door behind them, no longer leading to the hallway, but to a shimmering, impossible ring of ice and dust, orbiting an unseen planet. They step through, vanishing. The door clicks shut. My hand tightens on the anchor in my pocket. The hum in my teeth intensifies. I look at the device, then at the void. I have to log the coordinates. I can't undo that. Another option gone. My gaze drifts from the device to the void. The blackness is no longer empty. Massive shapes emerge, silent and slow. A colossal gear, its teeth wider than my office, rotates past, eclipsing the faint, distant light. Then, a hand, carved from dark stone, drifts into view. Its fingers are mountains, its palm a valley. It moves with impossible grace, blocking out everything. The scale is crushing. My breath catches. My tools on the desk, the wrench, the scanner. They feel like dust, weightless, fragile, useless. Against these cosmic machines, I am nothing. My fingers clench around the anchor in my pocket. The cold from the void presses in, but the anchor is solid. It's real. The hum in my teeth intensifies, a vibration against the silence of the giants. I watch them pass. I have no choice but to watch. This is happening. I am here. The hum in my teeth intensifies. a constant vibration. It feels like the only sound left. The air thins around me. My ears pop, a dull pressure building. Sounds from the street outside, once a distant murmur, are now gone, muffled. Everything is muffled. The silence presses in, heavier than the void itself. A metallic tang, like cold iron and ozone, fills my nose. It's sharp. My breath fogs, a quick ghost in the air. Frost blooms on the edge of my desk, a delicate white lace spreading over the dark wood. It creeps towards my keyboard. My movements are slow, each step deliberate, as if wading through thick water. The urge to look up, to see the impossible ceiling of this new reality, is a constant pull. I fight it. My fingers clench around the anchor. It is still warm, a small defiance against the encroaching cold. The air is leaving. I can feel it. This is happening. I am here. The frost now covers half the desk. My fingers, still numb from the cold, brush against something new. Not wood, not metal. A book. Its cover is smooth, impossibly cold, like polished obsidian. The pages aren't paper, they shimmer, a faint, internal light pulsing from within. Dark matter, maybe. I commit to opening it. My thumb, still gripping the anchor, slides under the first page. It feels like touching solidified moonlight. The diagrams inside are stark. Lines of pure energy against the dark. They show my office, my entire building, as a tiny, glowing speck. A single cell. We are inside something. A vast, hollow entity. The realization hits me like a physical blow. My fingertips, where they touch the pages, now glow faintly. A soft, persistent luminescence. The void is real. This entity is real. The air thins further. My chest tightens. There is no outside, only inside. The office groans. A deep, resonant sound that vibrates through the floor up my legs. The glowing lines on my fingertips pulse brighter with each tremor. The void outside the missing wall seems to pull. My desk slides. The book, still open, threatens to fall. I grab for it, my other hand instinctively finding the anchor. The entire room lurches, a sickening tilt. Gravity shifts. I stumble, my feet scrambling for purchase. The floor angles sharply, pulling me toward the open expanse. Mechanisms whir to life around me, unseen gears grinding, straining. A high-pitched whine cuts through the air. I can't secure the book and fight the pull. I have to choose. My eyes lock onto a heavy, bolted-down console near the wall. It's my only chance. I commit to it. I drop the book, letting it slide, and lunge, slamming my body against the console. My fingers, still glowing, wrap around a thick, cold pipe. I hold on. My muscles scream. The room continues its slow, agonizing tilt. The abyss waits. I am anchored, but the book is gone. The office shudders one last time, then settles. The tilt eases. My grip on the cold pipe remains. My left hand, where it pressed against the metal, feels wrong. A patch of skin, from my palm to my knuckles, is numb. Not just cold, but utterly devoid of sensation. It's a dead zone. I try to flex my fingers. They respond, but the skin itself feels like a foreign object, a frozen glove. This is new. This is permanent. I release the pipe slowly. My eyes scan the floor. Fine, glittering dust covers the carpet, a thin layer of impossible starlight. Small fragments of what might be plaster or insulation lie scattered. The air still hums, a low, deep vibration that resonates in my chest, a memory of the void's pull. The missing wall is still a black expanse, but it no longer actively draws me in. It just is. My anchor feels heavy in my pocket, a solid weight against the new, empty space in my hand. The book is gone. Another option lost. The office walls shimmer, then solidify. Not with a sound, but a visual snap. The beige paint is back. The frame certifications hang crooked. The small ticking clock is there, its second-hand sweeping. My desk, my chair, all in place. But it's wrong. The air feels stretched, thin, like a membrane. I reach out, my good hand touching the wall. It gives slightly, a faint, papery give. The void is gone, but its silence isn't. It presses in, a constant, high-frequency hum that only I can hear. My left hand, the numb one, feels heavier now. A dead weight. I try to ignore it. I move to my desk, my movements stiff. The cold dust still glitters on the carpet. I sit. The chair creaks under me, a sound too loud in the pervasive quiet. My anchor is still in my pocket, a solid cold comfort against my thigh. The walls are back, but they are not real. They are a memory of what was, a fragile shell. I am trapped inside a suggestion. I sit at the desk. The chair groans, a tired sound. My numb hand rests on the cool, dusty surface. The walls are solid, but the hum is louder now. It vibrates in my teeth. I press my good hand against the beige paint. It gives, a soft, yielding resistance. Not a wall, a skin. A membrane stretched over something vast. The void wasn't an outside. It was just another room. Another state of the same impossible structure. This office, the black expanse, the shimmer, all parts of a single, endless mechanism. There is no escape, no out, only different phases of the same trap. My anchor is heavy in my pocket, a useless weight now. It grounds me to this, not away from it. The cold dust on the carpet glitters. It's not just dust. It's residue, evidence of the shift. My left hand throbs with a dull ache, a constant reminder. I am not moving forward. I am only moving through. The walls are temporary. I am permanent.